Who killed DeviantArt? AI, scammers, or its own management? Or can the platform still be saved? If you've been in design for a while, you probably remember DeviantArt as the go-to place for designers. It was more than just a platform. It was a community, a portfolio space, and a hub for finding inspiration and references. This hits close to home for me. I created my DeviantArt account 18 years ago. Yep, you heard that right. Here's one of my first web design attempts from back then. I can't blame the design trends of the time. It was just my hilariously bad beginner's work from someone without much education or practice. Today, though, DeviantArt is struggling. Bots and AI-generated images are flooding the platform, and artists are losing their rights and income. An article by Nitish Pawar for Slate.com highlights these issues. I've linked to the original in the description. We'll dive into what's happening on the platform, how artists are fighting to protect their rights, and what this means for the future of creativity. On March 27th, a bunch of artists and creators noticed their beloved DeviantArt had been overrun by AI. VFX animator Romain Revert pointed out that accounts like Izaris AI and Mikonotai were selling AI-generated 3D avatars for tens of thousands of dollars. These sales seemed fishy. The accounts had repetitive names and bios, likely created by bots. Essentially, someone is using bots to create a fake network that boosts sales and revenue on DeviantArt, hogging the platform's advertising and income streams. Artists like Revert were furious that these accounts were getting all the attention and money. The platform, once a place to share creativity and receive support, is now swamped by bots and AI profiting from fake sales. DeviantArt didn't seem interested in solving these issues. The platform's social managers hid critical comments on posts promoting AI works. This led many users to delete their works and accounts in protest. Artists felt their creativity and efforts were being sidelined in favor of artificial images, eroding trust in the platform. This isn't the first time DeviantArt has angered its users with AI experiments. In late 2022, the platform introduced DreamUp, an image generation tool that could use any work on the platform to train its model. Users were outraged. They felt betrayed, knowing their works were used without consent to train AI. DeviantArt had to backtrack and introduce a label to prohibit the use of works for AI training, but the damage was done. Artists remained unhappy, aware that DreamUp was built on Stability AI, which had already used their works without permission. This led to more protests and artists seeking alternative platforms. In January 2023, three renowned illustrators, Sarah Anderson, Kelly McKernan, and Carla Ortiz, filed a class action lawsuit against DeviantArt, Stability AI, and Midjourney. They claimed that over 3 million images from DeviantArt were used to train models without the artist's consent. This lawsuit was a significant step in the fight for artists' rights in the AI era. The lawsuits continue, and more artists are joining the fight. Recently, the lawsuit expanded to include 7 more artists and the popular firm Runway, which helped develop Stable Diffusion. Artists argue that DeviantArt violated terms of use and infringed on copyrights by using their works without permission for AI training. Success stories on DeviantArt highlight its importance for artists' careers. Jingna Zhang, one of the plaintiffs, shares her story of success and struggle. She created her account 22 years ago, and through DeviantArt, she landed her first job with Mercedes-Benz. Other artists like Reed Southern and RJ Palmer also share their successes and frustrations. Southern mentioned that DeviantArt helped him make lasting professional connections. Palmer, whose realistic Pokemon illustrations led to work on the movie Detective Pikachu, expressed disappointment with the current state of the platform. These stories show how vital it is for artists to protect their rights and creativity in an era where AI is taking over creative industries. Artists are not only losing their works, but also opportunities for career growth. Now, artists who began their careers on platforms like DeviantArt are working to preserve these opportunities for new creators. The current AI situation underscores the need to protect their rights and control their creativity. In other sectors, like publishing and gaming, AI is already reducing job opportunities and incomes for artists. According to a report by the Society of Authors, 26% of surveyed illustrators have lost jobs due to AI, and about 37% say their incomes have decreased because of competition with generative AI. The future of creative professions depends on how well artists can protect their rights and adapt to new conditions. New platforms like Kara are emerging, guaranteeing that all works are human-made. Angelo Sotira, co-founder of DeviantArt, now uses Kara and regrets that DeviantArt is abandoning real artists in favor of AI. So, who is to blame? AI tools, DeviantArt, or scam accounts? To me, it's clear. While the specific actions are the fault of scam artists, only one player in this triad has a responsibility to its users: DeviantArt's management. Their actions, or rather inactions, escalated the conflict. AI tools themselves aren't to blame. We can't fault a tool for how it's used. That would be irresponsible. In my design studio, we use AI tools to enhance our work. AI is an incredible assistant in user experience design, turning a specialist into a one-man army. Check out the video on how we improved our efficiency using personas and interviews with ChatGPT.